This is Chapter 14, Discussion Number 4, U.S. Monetary Measurements. A major statistic for macroeconomists is M1 and M2, M3, and L. We're going to deal a little bit with what is M1 and what is M2 in this discussion. Now, M1 is a measurement of all the money that is immediately available to the consumer. So you're wandering around Walmart, Target, or pick your favorite store, and you put a bunch of items in your cart and you walk up to the register. At that instant, what money is available to you to pay that particular store? Well, you probably have cash in your pocket, whether it be paper money or coin. All of that money in the entire economy that is in currency, paper and coin, is part of M1 because you could pull it out and pay right there. Another way would be buy a check. Pull out your checkbook, write out a check, and it's called a checkable deposit, but because the banks are required to pay the amount that you demand of them with the check. So you're standing at the register, you have the money right there on a check. That is also considered to be part of M1. Or you could pull out your debit card, not a credit card. Well, a little bit different here. A debit card, which, remember, debit cards allow you to withdraw money from your savings account or from your checking account as pre-established with the bank, and that you cannot overspend what is in your savings for that particular transaction. And so a debit card, again, money that is immediately accessible as you are standing there at the counter ready to pay. So that also is part of M1. Also, there are what's called prepaid credit cards. This is essentially money that can be paid. You pay into a credit card, MasterCard, Visa type thing. A lot of times people use these cards because they don't have credit in order to have a real credit card. But if you haven't noticed, and especially in today's economy here in the United States, having a credit card makes life a lot easier when it comes to paying bills, when it comes to buying things on the internet. And so a prepaid credit card, again, you already have the money, it's already deposited, the credit card is allowing you to pull it out like a debit card, and so that is all the money that is accessible right there as you're standing there. That is all M1, and economists want to know how much money is available for purchasing. And it's not necessarily the absolute dollar amount of how much money is available. They're keeping track. Is this number going up or is this number going down? Because that tells us what is the purchasing power of the American people, especially on low price ticket items. Now, the next level, M2, is all the money that's available to a consumer after they visit a financial institution. So, you're at the Target cash register and you say, oh, I forgot my wallet. It's in the car or something like that. Or you're a little bit short on money. And you have to go to the bank in order to get the rest of the money. So, M2, first of all the money that was immediately accessible to you is still accessible to you after you go to the financial institution. So all of M1 is inside the number for M2. But we add to that savings accounts. We add to that money market mutual fund balances. Right? This is the money that's in a bank set up as an account with restricted withdrawals. But it's still cash on your demand and it is not invested in the stock market. So these are all ideas of you have to go to the bank to get that money. So that is what M2 is. Now another asset which is actually in M3 are assets which can be easily sold. And these are called near monies. For example, diamonds, precious metals, stocks. Where it doesn't take very much, you could sell it and then you'd get the cash. It's not quite M2. It's in the M3 category. But again, these are assets. And again, economists take a look at these numbers. M2 would be more for the bigger ticket items of how much money is available to buy the car, the washer, the dryer, and even getting into the point of buying a house, of how much money is ready for that initial deposit. And so M1 and M2, as an addition to M3 and ML, both of them ML. All of them have a specific idea that economists look to see what it can possibly affect, and these are what they take a look at to see how well our economy is doing. This concludes discussion number 4, U.S. monetary measurements. It also concludes Chapter 14 discussions.